Iruka, Naruto, and Hinata walked peacefully to Ichiraku's ramen stand. A thank you from Iruka for Naruto and Hinata saving his life. Iruka got injured by the shuriken, but Hinata did a wonderful job healing him. Naruto, Iruka, and Hinata sat down at the ramen stand. "Hey, old man, come here, I'm hungry," Naruto yelled. "Oh, Naruto, glad to see you and Hinata," Teiuchi said, and both nodded. "Okay, since Iruka-sensei is paying, you can start with 10 bowls of pork ramen from me," Naruto said, and Iruka widened his eyes, thinking if it was a good idea offering him dinner. "I'll take 2 bowls of vegetable ramen," Hinata said. "I'll take 1 bowl of shrimp ramen." "Say, Hinata," Iruka said, getting her attention. "Were you faking with Naruto since the beginning?" Iruka asked. "Of course, you actually don't know, but we are boyfriend and girlfriend," she said, giving Naruto a kiss on the cheek, making the blonde blush. "Who would have thought? Damn, you are some good actors," Iruka said, getting chuckles from both of them. "Why did you hide your strength? And even your relationship?" Iruka said. "You know that I'm the Kibichin Cherokee, right?" Naruto asked, and Iruka nodded. "And pretty much all the villagers and almost all of the shinobi hate me for carrying him. To them, I'm a painful reminder of that night. You know, that they tried to hurt or kill me many times. If the civilian council knew how strong I was, they would do everything they could to stop the demon from getting strong," he said. "The reason I decided to hide our relationship was pretty much the same reason. They would try and hurt her as well. I've already heard someone calling her demon whore, and I'll be damned if I let anyone hurt her. I would faster burn this village to the ground than allow anyone to place their hands on her. So, we decided to stay in the shadows until we were strong enough to protect ourselves," he concluded. Iruka was surprised how the #1 knucklehead thought of everything. He would never in a million years think that Naruto was so clever and insightful. "You certainly fooled me," Iruka said, and everyone laughed. They started eating calmly. "And you, Hinata, I get the feeling that you are not a shy girl," he said, pointing to her. She giggled in answer. "I was shy when I first met Naruto, but over the years I grew out of it thanks to him. And who do you think helped him in his pranks?" she said, laughing, and Iruka's jaw dropped. "Actually, I kinda liked acting shy and letting everyone else brag about how good they are." "How strong are you really?" Iruka asked in a serious tone. "Well, we never matched against anyone other than ourselves, but the furball says we are around Jonin in terms of taijutsu and ninjutsu. I suck at genjutsu, so around low tuning in that. Other than that, I'm a level 10 seal master," Naruto explained. And of course, Iruka didn't even know what to say. Poor guy. "Wait, if you are Jonin level, how the hell can't you do a single shadow clone?" Iruka asked, and Naruto chuckled. "Well, you see, one side effect of having a Bichu sealed in you is that when you're young is that you tend to develop large chakra reserves. I estimate I have about 4 times more chakra than the old man, so even though I have Jonin level chakra control, I have too much chakra to perform a single clone," Naruto explained. Iruka didn't know what to think or even do. The academy dead last was Jonin level, had 4 times the amount of chakra the Hokage had, and was a steel master. Besides all that, he had matured Sharingan. Iruka did what he could do and fainted. "Hey, wake up, sensei, you still gotta pay," Naruto yelled, trying to wake up the fainted Iruka. Council room. The Hokage was approaching a room, standing near its double doors with an Anbu guarding it. The Anbu bowed to the Hokage and opened the doors. The Hokage entered the room, and to his left were seated the clan heads of Konoha, also known as the Shinobi Council, and to his left were a few important civilians known as the Civilian Council. Near the Shinobi Council were also seated 3 people. They were Homura, Mitokado, Koharu Utatane, and Danzo Shimamura. They were former teammates of the Hokage and his getting days, and are currently his advisors or elders. The Hokage made his way to the room and sat at a small table in front of the Konoha Council. "Good evening to everyone. Now, may I know the reason why the council has been summoned?" Hokage asked in a bored tone. After dealing all the paperwork, he still has to put up with the damn council. "Yes, Lord Hokage," one merchant said of the civilian council as he stood up. "We heard that the demon Naruto Uzumaki graduated from the academy. You cannot allow him to become a shinobi. He's too dangerous," he said. The Hokage sighed. He knew that this day would come. "Naruto is not dangerous. He's already proven to be a loyal shinobi, but also graduated as a Rookie of the Year along with Hinata," the Hokage said, and Hiyashi raised an eyebrow, hearing Hinata was Kunoichi of the Year. This year's batch must be weak to think that she was the best, Hiyashi thought. He's clearly a demon. He stole the Rookie of the Year title from the Uchiha, a pink banshee yelled, making everyone shiver from her freakish high-pitched voice. You should choose your words carefully, civilian, Hokage said, raising his ki, making her sweat. My law is still in effect. But, Lord Hokage, you cannot allow him near the clan heirs. He could hurt them all, a fat merchant said, with the shinobi side rolled their eyes. Enough, Hokage said in a serious tone. Many of you civilians may not know, but Naruto has already saved this village today, he said, getting confused look from everyone. As you don't know, today, one of the academy teachers, Mizuki, broke into the Hokage's vault and stole the scroll seals. He was intercepted by Iruka Umino, and they engaged in combat. If Naruto and Hinata didn't show up, Iruka would be dead in the village without the scroll. Hinata managed to heal Iruka, and Naruto defeated a Chunin, Hokage concluded, and everyone gasped. A fresh rookie from the academy defeating a Chunin is almost unheard of. You see, Lord Hokage, he's already becoming too powerful. We must kill him now and finish what the fourth started, the fat merchant said, trying to reason with Hokage and put an end to the demon. You keep forgetting that this is a shinobi village, and I, the Hokage, am in command of my forces. My word is law. Remember well, this meeting is adjourned, Hokage said, rubbing his temples. I'm getting too old for this shit, he thought as he watched everyone leave the room. Later that night, everyone in the village was sleeping peacefully, including our favorite pair, Naruto and Hinata. Two figures were seen dashing through the roofs. They wore the standard Jonin outfit for Konoha, the headband in the forehead, the Jonin flat jacket, and black Anbu pants with white strapping in the ankles. So, you remember the plan? One of the Jonins asked, getting a nod from the other. Let's get this over with, so we can collect our pay, the other said, and rushed towards the destination. They arrived at the red light sector and very quietly made their way into a house. The house itself seemed old, with a few patched holes in the outside walls. They approached the window and saw the sleeping pair, the demon, and its whore. They decided to make entrance through the roof, seeing that their bed was too close to the window. They quickly and stealthily entered the house and made their way in their bedroom. They were approaching their bed and one said this. This is your end, demon, and quickly drove two kunais through both of their chests. The Jonin smiled in victory until there was a poof of smoke, and revealed two logs with kunais. They turned around and didn't like very much the view. They saw a Sharingan blazing and the Byakugan activated. Oh, the demon has a Sharingan. He probably stole it when he killed the Uchiha clan. Let's kill them, one of the Jonin said, and dashed the pair. Okay, Hinata, you take one, I'll take the other. Be careful, they're Jonin. We might be skilled, but they have more strength than us, Naruto said. Okay, she replied, and dashed to intercept one of the Jonins with Naruto. Why are you attacking us? It's a crime to attack a fellow shinobi of the leaf, Naruto asked, pretty much knowing the answer. You are no partner to us. Die, demon, the Jonin responded and took the kunai and slashed horizontally. Naruto ducked, and using his foot, he stroked the Jonin's foot, making him tumble forward. Using his momentum, Naruto lifted his knee and managed to strike him in the gut. The Jonin quickly recovered and jumped back. Not bad, demon. Let's take this up a notch, the Jonin said, and quickly made a few hand seals and yelled, Earth style, earth armor, and enveloped his body in a strong earth shell. He's using an earth shell. Good thing my main affinity is lightning, Naruto thought. They dashed forward and exchanged a few blows. Thanks to the Sharingan, Naruto managed to block or dodge every single one of them. However, due to the enemy's armor, his strikes were ineffective, and he couldn't attack any pressure point. Naruto switched to his own ninjutsu style, the lightning fist. Naruto charged his hands and feet in a coat of lightning chakra. He dashed forward and went for a low kick. The Jonin jumped up to avoid it. Naruto quickly recovered and sent a massive punch to the Jonin's chest, destroying his armor and sending him against the wall. That hurt, you damn brat, the Jonin yelled. They both engaged again, but Naruto had the upper hand. Deciding to end it and going to help Hinata, Naruto sidestepped the punch and infused his fingers with lightning chakra and pressed hard against the Jonin's head near the ear, discharging the chakra in his vagus nerve, sending the Jonin into cardiac arrest. Naruto left the Jonin shaking on the floor and left him to go help Hinata. He turned around to see Hinata having the upper hand until she made a mistake. and the Jonin took the opportunity and went for a horizontal slash. "Hinata!" Naruto yelled. He deactivated his gravity seal and dashed at the top of his speed to help her. Knowing that he wouldn't reach her in time, he did the only thing he could and substituted himself with her. Naruto, now in the place of Hinata, was seeing the blade coming closer and closer. His Sharingan could be seen as a curse, for it was showing his death in slow motion. He tried to bring his kunai to block the sword, but it was too late. Just as the blade was about to make contact, Naruto unwittingly channeled a massive amount of chakra to his eyes, until they started spinning and reversing its colors. Suddenly everything became even clearer, and time seemed to slow down even more. Naruto was watching the blade come closer and closer, and just as it was about to make contact with the skin, the strangest thing happened. The blade continued in its path, as if slicing cleanly through him, but Naruto didn't feel any pain. The enemy Jonin didn't know what was happening. His blade seemed to phase right through the demon, as if he wasn't even there. The blade left his body as if nothing ever happened. It was then he looked at his eyes. Instead of the blood-red eyes with black tomo, Naruto's eyes switched to being pure black, and in the middle, a glowing red cracked circle with 3 red orbs on it. The Jonin didn't know what this was, but it was too late. Naruto caught the Jonin's hand as it left him and broke his wrist, making him drop the sword. Naruto looked him in the eyes, with his Sharingan spinning, and said, "Genjutsu, forced sleep." As he said it, the Jonin fell to the ground, unconscious. Naruto turned to Hinata, who was stunned with what had happened. She didn't even see him approach. "Hinata, are you alright? Are you hurt?" Naruto asked, concerned with her. "I'm not hurt, thanks to you," she said, and hugged him and cried. "I can't believe they would drop so low to attack us in the middle of the night. I guess I was being too optimistic," Naruto thought. They separated until Hinata looked at him and gasped. "Naruto, your eyes," she said. Naruto didn't know what she was talking about and went to the bathroom and looked in the mirror and raised an eyebrow. "What the hell is this?" he thought. "That, kid, is the next form of the Sharingan. You were very lucky to have awakened it. Those particular eyes only awake in life and death situations, or through intense training," Akiba explained. "So that's why the blade passed right through me. It must be a power of it," he thought. "I guess, but I've never seen that one in particular. I've seen Madara's techniques using those eyes, but I don't know how to use them, so you'll have to figure it out. Deal with the intruders. I'll explain something about those eyes later," Akiba said, and Naruto nodded, and quickly went to the Jonin that survived and tied him up, placing a chakra restriction seal on him. A couple of minutes later, the bodies of the dead Jonin was sealed in a scroll that Naruto would later take to the Hokage. He picked up a glass of water and splashed it on the Jonin's face, awakening him. "Hi there, buddy. Let's talk now," Naruto said in a sweet voice that sent shivers even to Hinata that had her Byakugan active, to see if he would lie. "Damn demon. I'm not saying anything. You might as well kill me now," the Jonin said, trying to hide his fear at being at the mercy of the demon after trying to kill his lover. "Where's the fun in killing you?" Naruto said, and activated his normal Sharingan and said, Hellfire technique. The Jonin was trapped in the Genjutsu, and it felt like he was being burned alive. Since he was tied up and had a chakra restriction seal, he couldn't break the illusion. This went on for a few minutes until the Jonin decided he couldn't bear it anymore. Okay, I'll talk. Please stop," he begged, until Naruto ended the jutsu and looked at him with his Sharingan, along with Hinata checking for lies. "Listen well, I'll only say this once," Naruto said, with the Sharingan glowing, making the Jonin nod quickly. "Why did you decide to attack us?" Naruto asked. He wanted to know why all of a sudden they decided to take such a direct approach against him. "It was a deal. Me and my friend would kill you for a payment," the Jonin explained, looking at the corpse of his friend and thinking it was a mistake to accept it. But it was too late now. "I see. And who requested the mission?" The Jonin hesitated in telling him, who asked for the death of the demon. Naruto deactivated his Sharingan and locked eyes with the Jonin. His cold blue eyes that seemed to penetrate his soul made him flinch. "It was Konta Tuno, a merchant of this village, and belongs to the civilian council," the Jonin answered, and Naruto already suspected it would have been one of the civilians with wealth enough to hire 2 Jonins. "Hinata, is he telling the truth?" Naruto asked, and Hinata nodded. Naruto turned to the tied-up Jonin and smirked. What do you want to do to me? The Jonin asked in a fearful voice. He didn't want any more pain. He preferred a quick death. As much as I would like to kill you now, I won't. I'm delivering you to the Hokage tomorrow with your friend over there. And after that, I'm calling for the execution of said civilian, Naruto said, and went behind him and knocked him out with a quick chop to the neck. What do we do now? Hinata asked. They were too pumped up to sleep now. It's 4 a.m. Hokage's office opens at 7. So in the meantime, I'm placing a few security seals around the house to make sure this doesn't happen again, he said. Naruto went to Hinata and kissed her. He hugged her and whispered, I'm sorry, it's my fault. They were after me, Naruto said. He was sad and mad that the villagers would try to even kill her. It's not your fault, and besides, don't think that this is enough to drive me away from you. Thank you, Naruto said, happy to have found the woman he would spend the rest of his life with. Naruto went to the walls and quickly placed the security and privacy seals, and a chakra detector seal locked at the door. With his shadow clone, it only took him around an hour to fully seal his apartment, making sure that whoever tried to break in would have a nasty surprise. Naruto drifted off to sleep and went to his mindscape to talk with the Kyuubi. So Kyuubi, what did you want to tell me about my new eyes? Naruto asked, excited to have unlocked the eyes that made Madara Uchiha so powerful. Oh, kid, this is going to be a long story, so shut up and listen well, the Kyuubi said, and Naruto nodded. It all began a few thousand years ago. A human race was living peacefully among each other, until one day, a fearsome beast appeared. No one knows where it originated, but it was too powerful for humans to defeat. Many thought it was a punishment from the gods. The beast itself had 10 tails, and was known as the Jubi. Nothing seemed to be able to stop it, until a man appeared and faced the beast alone. The man managed to defeat the beast by sealing it inside his own body. He will later be known as Naruto Sennin, the father of all ninjutsu. The man was hailed as a hero for defeating the beast, and was considered by all a god among men. However, he too aged, and sooner or later came to his old age. Knowing that in his death the beast would be set free, he split his chakra in 9, thus creating what you know now was the 9-tailed beasts, going from one tail to me, the 9 tails. You were with me so far? That Kyuubi asked, seeing Naruto nod. He continued. During his life, the Naruto Sennin had 2 sons. The older son received his eyes and founded the Uchiha clan, while the younger one received his body strength and was the ancestor of the Uchiha clan. In his deathbed, the Naruto Sennin had to choose which of his sons would carry on his legacy. Due to the younger son's ideals, he chose him. However, this didn't agree with his brother. His older brother thought that since he was the eldest, it should be him to lead the world in his father's place. Angered at his younger brother and father, he tried to fight his brother for the place, but he lost. Having lost, he realized that he needed to gather more forces and end the Senju line before it even began. But he realized that being alone, it would take too long to build a clan. So he did a blood ritual to transform, so to speak, ordinary civilians into Uchihas. Okay, the story ends here. You understood everything? The Kyuubi asked, and Naruto replied, yeah, I think I got it. The Naruto had 2 sons, and the older one did a blood ritual to increase his clan faster, so that he could defeat the Senju brother. That's right. Now, about your eye. You see, the descendants of the older brother are pure-blooded Uchihas, while the others that were born at the ritual were known as half-blooded Uchihas. Nowadays, no one even knows that distinction anymore. The key difference between the two is that the activation of the Mangekyo. If you were part of the half-blooded side, you'd have to kill someone close to you and experience the emotion of that loss in order to awaken it, and even after awakening it, as you were using your eyes, you would constantly lose sight until becoming permanently blind. Unless you removed your eyes and placed in its place the eyes of your brother, father, or someone directly related to you. In doing so, you would achieve the eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. However, the pure-blooded Uchihas achieved the Mangekyo differently. They activated those eyes in the heat of battle and in life and death situations, and when they achieve it, it is already in its eternal form. the line of pure-blooded Uchihas was Madara Uchiha's line, since he had only Minato and his brother didn't have any son that he knew of. Currently, you are the last of the pure-blooded line, Kyuubi concluded. Does that mean one day my sons will be able to have the Mangekyo? Naruto asked. Yes, since the Sharingan gene is dominant, only one of the parents is necessary, and you being pure-blooded, your sons would awaken the Mangekyo in its final form, like you, Kyuubi answered. It's good. I wouldn't even think about killing someone close to me for power. I have a question though. I read that Madara stole his brother's eyes, Naruto wondered. You can't trust everything you read. He might have stolen them, but he didn't need them, Kyuubi replied. Now that I think about it, that idiot is constantly bragging about being an Uchiha and he isn't even a pure-blooded, Naruto said, laughing. Thanks, it's all 7 a.m. I'll see you later, Naruto said, and left the mindscape. Naruto got up and picked up the scrolls containing the 2 Jonin. He and Hinata got dressed and made their way to the Hokage Tower to start the day by giving the old man a nice early fresh headache. Hokage Tower. The Hokage was currently leaning in his chair, enjoying a cup of hot tea to jumpstart in his paperwork. It truly was a nightmare of all the Kages. Suddenly, there was a knock on his door. Come in, the old man said. The door opened, and he saw an unhappy Naruto carrying 2 scrolls with Hinata. This can't be good, he thought. Naruto, how are you doing? He asked. We're doing fine. Better than these 2, in fact, Naruto replied, and tossed the scrolls to the Hokage. Naruto, what is this? The Hokage asked. Open them and see for yourself. The Hokage opened both scrolls and saw it was a sealing scroll. He channeled chakra through both of them, and on the floor appeared a dead Jonin, while the other was tied up but awake. Naruto, what's the meaning of this? The Hokage asked in a serious tone. Naruto walked to the tied-up Jonin and removed the duct tape from his mouth and asked, Would you do the honors? To which the Jonin quickly replied, We were hired by Konta Tuno to kill the demon. Naruto didn't allow him to finish the sentence, and it sent him a cold glare with his Sharingan. The man gulped and continued, Naruto Uzumaki. Jeez, what a mess. The other's dead, I suppose? The Hokage asked, and Naruto nodded. I had to end him quick, otherwise Hinata wouldn't be here, he said, and placed a hand on Hinata's shoulder, pulling her closer. I should have suspected. Yesterday, that council meeting was about you, and it didn't end well, the Hokage said, sighing. At least neither of you got hurt. Don't worry, Naruto. The man responsible will be considered a traitor for attacking a shinobi, and will be dealt with, the Hokage said, glaring at the Jonin. It was pitiful to see a shinobi fall so low that they would try and kill a fellow partner. You know, old man, I actually find it funny, he said, chuckling. Seeing the confused face of the Hokage, he continued. They tried to kill me because they were afraid I would grow up too powerful and would someday attack the village. However, they ended up giving me more power, he said, activating the Sharingan, and shifting into the EMS and showing it to the Hokage. Naruto, is this what I think it is? The Hokage said, with his eyes widened. Yep, old man, I present to you my eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, he said, smirking, making his eyes spin. He started explaining everything he knew about the pure-blooded Uchihas and the activation of this eye. The Hokage had his jaw on the floor while he was processing everything he heard. He snapped out of his stupor and said, So that means that Itachi will end up blind unless he gets the eyes of Sasuke, the Hokage said. That's right. However, Sasuke must have unlocked this Mangekyo in knowing him. If he ever finds out about it, he probably wouldn't hesitate to end the life of someone close to him, Naruto replied in a serious tone. I'll try to keep a watch on him, Naruto. In the meantime, keep those eyes hidden, now even more. Madara Uchiha was one of the strongest shinobi to ever live because of that Sharingan. You still need to learn how to use that, so keep it quiet, okay? The Hokage asked, and Naruto nodded and left the room. The Hokage flared his chakra, and in front of him appeared an Anbu. Take the alive one to Ibiki and Anko. Also, get Konta Tuno and send him to Ibiki as well, the Hokage ordered. I'm getting too old for this shit, the Hokage thought,